Hi, I'm Zahra. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to get glowing skin and cinematic colors in your portrait using just Photoshop. Let's get started. If your image is a raw file, just open it in Photoshop and the camera raw panel will appear automatically. Here you can access the basic exposure and color settings. You can play around with the sliders to adjust the light and colors the way you want, but in my case I'm going to cancel this panel for now. If your image is already a JPEG or a non-RAW file, don't worry, just open it in Photoshop. Go to filter, camera filter, and you'll have access to the same panel. Now I'm going a raw file again because I want to show you how to make the most accurate adjustments here. In this panel, you can apply settings either globally or in separate elements. I'm going to the masking sections and I'll choose subject and background separately so we can work on each part individually. First, I select the background and apply the following settings. Then I select the subject and apply the following settings. Once I'm done with this, I click open. The first things we need to do is press Ctrl J to duplicate the layer. Now we are going to do some basic skin retouching. Use a brush tool or any hulling tool you prefer. I zoom into the image and start working on the areas that need to be cleaned up. Hold Alt to sample a clean area and paint over the spots. But remember, we don't want to overdo it. The goal is just to clean the skin, not to make it look plastic. Also keep in mind the adjustments I applied earlier are specifically for this image. Every photo is different, so the settings might not work universally. You need to practice enough to eventually train your eye to recognize what kind of color or lighting each image needs. Now, once we clean the image, I create a new layer, change its blend mode to soft light, and with a white brush at 15% opacity, I gently tap over the highlighted area of the face, just a soft glow, nothing too strong. If you feel like it's too bright, you can lower the opacity of the layer. Next, I add two curved adjustments layers, one for dodge, light areas, and one for burn shadows. Use Ctrl I to invert the mask, then with a soft white brush, 15 or 20% opacity, start painting on the areas you want to enhance. For dodge, lift the curve and brush on the highlights. For burn, pull the curve down and paint on the shadows, like the size of the nose, under the cheekbones, jawlines, even around the eyes and eyebrows if needed. Once done, I group this two layers and name the group dodge and burn. Check the before and after. You will already see a nice glow and depth in the face. Now let's give the photo a cinematic feel, add a color local adjustments layer and choose a LUT that gives you that cinematic vibe. For this image I choose teal and orange and reduce the opacity to around 20% to keep it subtle. Now I add a selective color adjustments layer. I adjust the reds like this: cyan -5, magenta +5, yellow +5, black -5. In the natural, yellow +4, black -2, and in blacks, increase black to around +50. If I only want these adjustments to affect the background, I go back to the main layer, press select subject, and then use Ctrl-I to invert the selections. Now it only affects the background. Press Ctrl-D to deselect. I create another new layer, set it to soft light, and choose an orange brush to simulate the feel of sunset light. With 10% opacity. I gently paint the corners of the frame and even a little on the subject's clothes to make it feel more natural. If the orange looks too strong, just reduce the opacity. Once everything is done, I press Ctrl-Alt-Shift-E to create a merge visible layer. Then go to Filter, Noise, Add Noise, and set it to amount 5% and check both Gaussian and monochromatic. This gives a soft film-like texture and finishes the look beautifully. I group everything and take a look at the before and after, and that's it. We create glowing skin and gave the entire photo a cinematic feel using nothing but Photoshop. If you like this tutorial, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more creative content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.